You bring in the biggest athlete in the world, Lionel Messi, to broaden your reach worldwide, and you're literally gonna cut off
the language he speaks.
A quarter of the planet's language.
Yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes. NYCFC Football Podcast is back. Season 7, Episode 1, 2026. Let's fucking go. My God.
And we're back.
Welcome back. Sanchez.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, guys. It's been a long off season in the sense of, besides that, we haven't recorded in a bit.
When was the last time we recorded?
When we lost in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's been that long. But more importantly, like I told you guys in the group chat, full disclosure here, guys, to everybody listening and watching, I miss my guys.
Hey, man.
Miss you too, man. Miss you too.
De lo mío, bro. De lo mío.
I woke up one day.
I miss y'all, bro.
Going to work, and I was like, damn, man, I used to hang out with my boys.
Bro,
I was like this, man. Shit.
That the cold has made it feel like it's been like 2 years.
The last 2 months, all older, bro.
It's been 86 years.
Son, it's supposed to snow this week.
Nah, don't tell me that shit.
Yeah, bro, it is.
So I'm not worried about no more snow. It's gonna be in the 40s next week, bro. It's spring is here.
Yo,
springing is springing,
bro. Today I saw a guy wearing open-toe sandals in the train.
I want to guess their ethnicity.
You don't have to,
because it is.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
That's what
I was talking to a coworker about this specific thing the other day, right? And she's all like, yeah, like I know it's crazy. And then at the end, there's like a few of us talking. And there's one female. She goes, "Yeah, by the way, that's my husband is that guy."
Jesus.
And I'm like, why are you like this?
I don't know, man.
He goes like, I don't know. It was 3 degrees and he was in shorts and flip flops outside.
Felt at home.
Felt at home
in the Caucasus Mountains.
Son, you know, I don't know if he listens to the podcast, but Pete be doing that shit. He from Long Island. He be wearing shorts in the winter, bro. He's one of them. He one of them dudes.
Stop, bro.
I'll throw the trash out in some shorts with a coat on. But that's a 2-minute walk. You know
so
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what
1 minute, 190-second walk. You know
what I've been doing all winter? I don't have remote start. My car is parked right outside my door. You guys know that, right? It's right outside the door.
I do the same thing, Sanchez. I do the same thing.
I go on purpose in shorts and a t-shirt and flip flops to go turn it on.
Oh,
so that cold air can finish waking me up. Like I am awake while I'm getting dressed. I'm already like,
oh, man, this cold is brutal.
And the flip flops going through the snow. The snow getting stuck in between your foot and the flip flop inside the crock.
That would just make me. That would just make me angry, yo.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's cold.
I'll be fully dressed, and then I just go out with my t-shirt and then start the car. But I'm not on some flip flops and you bugging.
Yeah,
I should try that Monday though in the robe. Just go outside like that. Wake up, go outside, start the car.
Yeah,
it's like the nature's way of a cold plunge.
Yes, it's like an open air cold plunge, except that like my boogers freeze by the time I walk out and come back.
It's too cold, man. It's too cold. Yeah, I'm excited for the funny shit was though. I was gonna say I'm excited for the spring. The funny shit was though, you know, the MLS season is changing next year, in 2027. And one of the big concerns was the cold. And we brought this up. We were like, yo, nah, it's not that cold in New York anymore. Wrong.
But we're not going to be playing in January.
Okay, but we're going to be playing in December. It's literally been...
We played in December last season.
Sanchez, but this December has been exponentially colder than last December is what I'm saying.
We played...
It's still cold, bro.
I'll say,
cold, bro. This
hit us in the
December
face,
was
bro.
colder than last. It was a slap in the face, bro.
This is one of those
it's not
where
like
like
playing
one
we're
moment
playing
later.
into the mid-December. We're not playing into the. I'm not getting into this. We're not playing in the extreme. It was extreme weather. We're not playing those days. Remember, guys, they said that they're gonna fudge the schedule a bit so the colder cities are not home during those games. All right,
All right.
we don't have to get into that.
We'll see. We'll see.
We're ready. The league already starts in mid-February because you know what happens next week? MLS is back.
Let's
MLS is back
go.
next week. And what's next week? Mid-February. Mid-February.
And it's cold as fuck.
I said Frio. Nah.
But
But it's yo, the league had a cringy ass video to MLS is back with Magic Johnson.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
It's like, yo, y'all need to like stop it.
Once he started talking, I turned it off.
Like,
I was like, I'm not listening to Tyler Perry right now.
oh man.
Oh shit, bro.
Yo, before we start, guys, I want to tell the listeners and viewers that later on, we got a dope ass interview with what is his name? Favian.
Favian Rankel from ex Twitter world. He breaks stories. He writes for The Athletic, and now he's promoting Kickbase USA, which is the official tissue MLS fantasy league partner, I guess you could say, app, the fantasy league app. And we get into it. We talk about a lot of things, fantasy, sports, the league, and I think it was a really good interview. He was fun to hang out with, to kick with us. He gave us a good amount of time, and I think it was a great conversation, to be honest, overall.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah. So listen for that later. He's going around doing a world tour of MLS podcasts. He's doing 50 podcasts from all over the league, talking to them about Kickbase USA and talking to them about their specific clubs and the league itself as a whole.
Nice. I think he said we were the 30th podcast.
Something like that, yeah, which is crazy.
But he has like 50 like 48 booked or something like that already.
Shit.
Yeah, before the season starts. So he is a busy person right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yo, welcome back to everybody, all our listeners, our viewers. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share these podcasts, because we're going to be doing these all throughout the MLS season. We're probably going to be doing World Cup content too. It's a good footy year for all of us out there. Yeah, a lot of soccer going to be played, and there's going to be people to talk about it. So welcome back to everybody. Yo, but before we start talking on the podcast, can we go back and talk about football, American football, and talk about what happened last Sunday at the Super Bowl?
Bro.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring up Man City beating Liverpool last weekend and cutting the Arsenal's Premier League lead down a bit, and then Arsenal losing points.
No, because this is not an Arsenal or Manchester City podcast, so I wouldn't bring that up.
But that's what I thought you were talking about. Sorry.
No, I said American football. I didn't say Mank football. I said American football, NFL.
It's falling. You can't get up right now.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in May. But yeah, you're probably right. We probably gonna bottle the fuck out of this shit like we always do, and we gonna shoot the fair one outside. So,
yo, bro, Dave's gonna see you. Somebody gonna slap the shit out of you.
All I understood from that is that I'm finally gonna get to hang out with Dave. I get to see.
Like, we'll pour a beer down his mouth. That's what I'm gonna do, yo.
Why are you so evil, bro?
Man, bro, we haven't won in 22 years, bro. Come on.
Okay.
I keep getting bullied, yo. I'm gonna send. I was gonna say something wild, bro.
There's a show for that.
Oh shit! So I was. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say.
There's a show for that, guys.
But yo,
but yes, Bad Bunny.
The Bad Bunny show was fire, bro.
I think I've seen it like 11 times.
11?
Bro, I'll be at work and I'm just like, I gotta see this.
I need culture. I need
stimulus.
I watched today the I think it was in Madrid, a watch party in Madrid for the halftime show, and they were all into it, like a real legit watch party.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't get to enjoy this.
Mm.
We're singing about you.
He's loved out there, bro. He's gonna do like a whole residency pretty much over there.
My sister is currently in Brazil.
Brazil.
She is going to the Bad Bunny concert in Sao Paulo next weekend.
Mm.
And Carnival is this week. So she is out there in Rio de Janeiro right now with the Pão de Queijo.
She's about to have a ball, bro.
You guys take a guess how much my sister paid for VIP tickets for the Bad Bunny concert in Sao Paulo. What'd you say?
150.
Yousef?
300.
In the middle between somewhere is 280.
Not bad. For VIP?
Yeah,
front section, front VIP general front tickets in the front of the stadium, floor level.
So hey, here's the thing that
don't even get you in the stadiums or the arenas here in America.
Here's the thing though with the VIP tickets with the concert, and people keep, I don't know how that he's been doing like 1,000 shows at this point. VIP at certain points makes you really far from where he's performing, because you're VIP, like the ticket apps don't show you the actual stage that he uses, because he uses the casita and then the mountain.
No, he's not doing that in South America.
He did it in Colombia.
He's doing one stage only.
He did it in Colombia. So
one stage only. He's doing.
We'll see.
But that's what's up though. Yeah, he didn't do it. I think it was all on the same stage though. I don't think he in Colombia, Argentina and Chile was just one stage in the front.
So you have to. But that's what's up though. She's gonna have a fun ass time. It's a dope ass concert.
Yeah, it's gonna be have a good time.
So
I saw it on Amazon.
Yeah, no, that was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Was that concert? But the halftime show though.
Halftime show, yes. Well, this is the thing. All right, I have two opinions on this. One, was it the greatest NFL as just an NFL halftime performance of all time? Maybe not. I would say maybe Michael Jackson and Prince probably in the conversation. But I think as a Latino, child of immigrants, who born and raised in the United States of America, I think it was the most culturally important halftime show ever. Because for the first time, our culture, which makes up American citizens, if we're going to use stats, it's about 50 million American Latin American citizens in this country. All right, which is a big chunk of this country's citizens, and that's not including all the legal residents that probably and what some people may want to call illegal people here, but the people here, so the Hispanic Latino community probably make up close to a third of this country's population.
Yeah.
And it was the first time that we were represented on not just the Super Bowl, but on a major platform.
Which I wouldn't say the first time, because they have had Latino people on the Super Bowl halftime, but this version of it is
the culture
level.
Yeah, this was different.
So relatable. Different. Everything was so relatable that happened in the performance, outside of the music itself, like the theatrics of it.
Yeah, so many subs that was there,
the
and
little
details. That was not ever part of anybody's.
No, this
because I'm guessing you're referring to Gloria Estefan performing.
No, like Shakira, like Bad Bunny has been there, but he was a guest with J-Lo and Shakira.
Yeah,
and it was J Balvin. I'm just saying, but with this one, it's just what I love about this one, and what I think elevates it, is the fact that the conversations that are being had by not just Spanish speaking folk, but like non-Spanish speaking Caribbeans, and them also being seen and be like, yo, hold up, what? Like, we're being represented too. And like, yeah, yo, you're part of our culture too. Like
you're part of you're part of America.
Yeah, you're part of
the Americans.
Us. Like,
yeah.
Like he was telling you, like, yo, God, it wasn't God bless America USA. It was God bless America. O sea, this country, that country, this country. And then like the little tidbits, yo, like people getting the dude getting a haircut, the little kid sleeping,
like
All of it. Domino be playing. Fucking Toñita.
Toñita there and shit too. That was fire.
There was crazy. That shit. And then there's reels going around and people getting like popping when they saw her. Like, dude, he's the number.
That was big. It was big, bro. It was big.
He's the number one streamed artist in the world. Like,
and seeing that in
so much joy.
It was really, like, I'm not a big fan of his music, but I am knowledgeable enough of his music, his message as of late, especially the last couple albums. The message is being portrayed, written about and the importance of somebody who, in a sense, could have been you or I. You know.
Yep.
On that stage, you know, with all due respect to everybody, previous performers, like I could never have been them, even if I tried. Yes. You know, I couldn't have been Kendrick Lamar. I couldn't have been a black man from LA. You know, going back, I couldn't have been Beyonce. I couldn't have been Rihanna. I couldn't have been whatever the Red Hot Chili Peppers a few years back. I could have never been Bruno Mars, but I could have been a Latin kid who grew up here, who was born here.
It's dope. You know? It's I should have probably bet it on what that
the representation was probably the most important thing for me.
Nah, for real, yeah, because you always think about that, like, oh, you watch a movie or you see a performance and it's like it's never somebody that looks like you, sounds like you.
Because Hollywood whitewashes Latin American,
exactly.
Latin American characters, even from history itself. When they make movies, they whitewash them. So it's like, as a Latino, this is the representation we've been craving for and been wanting for years, and now it's starting to arrive. And then on the biggest platform of the day, you know, of the moment, like there was nothing bigger going on in the world than last Sunday Super Bowl.
And we were just talking about it, how like around the world people were tuning in. People that never seen the sport, don't care for the sport, but they know, they know Benito. They're like, yo, we're gonna go see essentially a free Benito concert for 15 minutes.
And it doesn't do the league and fans of the league any justice that the game wasn't that great. So
the game was trash.
So the story is the concert. Is the halftime show. It's not the game. The game is an afterthought because the game wasn't really a game. Up answer, the game was what 9-0 or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
It was 3 field goals. There was a bunch of nothing burgers. So like up to the halftime show, there was nothing of it. There was zero excitement, and no one can argue that the game wasn't exciting until the halftime show. The halftime show happened, and it just lifted the mood and the spirits of everybody who was watching the game. It just did, because whether you wanted to see Bad Bunny or not, like it changed the second half. The second half vibe was a lot better.
There's a party, bro. Like, I don't know what people like. Kind of like, it's gonna be a party. That's what his music is. Lively. It's joyful. It's a party. Like, if you can't dance, like, whoever cares about like the lyrics, right? You're gonna move to his music. It's impossible for you to stand still. It doesn't matter what song that plays from him. I'm gonna be moving. Yo, Dave, I was gonna ask you, did you pop for the double dolly?
Of course, bro. Of course. How could you not, yo?
I was there. I was like,
How could you not? How could you not?
They asked him about it too. They asked Spike Lee, and I think in some radio asked him about it, and he was like, he was there when he started, and his son, I think, pointed it out to him, like, yo, they did a double dolly.
That's fire. Yeah, it was a spectacle, man. It was real cool to see that. Yeah, but like Sanchez said, I think to me it feels almost as big or as iconic as the Michael Jackson one. Because remember, Michael Jackson came out, he didn't say anything for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. He was just
longer than that. And that was the first ever halftime show of what we consider what it is now. Because before Michael Jackson, it was literally the local high school and college marching bands. That's what the halftime shows was. But then the year before Michael Jackson, Fox aired the Living Color special at halftime. And that took away ratings from the Super Bowl. And the NFL
said, "Nah, we got to keep it here."
The NFL said, "Nah, we can't have this happened again, and they wound up getting Michael Jackson. It was at the Rose Bowl, I believe, the game. The Bills versus the Redskins, I think it was, and 1993, and it's from that point forward is what the halftime show has become now. I saw Janet Jackson's titty.
I remember I seen that shit too.
And my kitchen TV, the shit was like this big, black and white. I was like, did I see a titty? That next day at school, we was all like, I might have been in junior high school at the time. I was like, was that her titty?
Yep.
You know,
That's
with the
funny,
crazy, the sun piercing.
With the nipple
I've never
ring?
seen that before.
I've never seen that, yo.
Up to that point.
Son, my boy Ralph called me immediately. Yo, was that Janet Jackson's titty? I'm like, I think it was, bro. I don't know what that was. That shit look crazy.
The YouTube video, real quick, the YouTube video has 87 million views as of right now.
Wow.
And I'm sure it's gonna keep going. Like it's
I've
never felt more proud to be like who I am. Like y'all already know how like I love this shit. And it's like to be able to
it was a great performance, man. It was dope.
I just love that people got to see it and be like, yo, that's how y'all rock. I'm like, yeah, bro, like we have fun. Like,
so let's spin into NYCFC real quick. The stadium's coming soon. What do you think is the first concert at Etihad Park?
I feel like we touched on this a little bit.
Not a halftime show, not a pre-show for a game, actual headlining concert event at the stadium.
I feel like you got to have somebody from Queens break it in. You know,
that would be ideal.
Yeah. What's like?
I'm not gonna bet. I'm not gonna say it has to be them, but I think with the casino going into the same area, I feel like you got to have somebody like Nas maybe have a concert there. You know, I don't know if that's like a huge market for him or like if that's a huge sell. But like to throw my pick, I'd pick somebody like him. I don't know if there's like other artists, non-rap artists who are Queens based. I'm not sure like what genre of music would go there, but I think it should be somebody from Queens, man. I really think so.
The Queens thing makes it a little harder.
It's harder,
but as a New York based artist, is broader.
You could do Gaga.
Yeah, Gaga would be dope.
Gaga would be huge.
Do you guys know who was the first performer at Yankee Stadium, at the new Yankee Stadium? Actually, at Citi Field. Who was the first one at Citi Field?
I don't know who would. I think it was Jay-Z and Eminem, right? Wasn't that the first concert there at Yankee Stadium?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no doubt. I was at who?
What are you looking for? Yankee Stadium or Citi Field?
I'm gonna do Citi Field. Who was the first?
But I think somebody like Gaga, I think it would just need to be somebody who was just like down the middle. They're gonna get.
It was Jay-Z and Eminem.
It was.
Yeah, that's what they did that stadium tour.
Paul McCartney was the first one at Citi Field.
Somebody like that. Well, I don't think maybe not like that, but
that's cool. Jay-Z and Eminem was the first concert at Yankee Stadium.
2 nights.
That's fire, bro. Didn't you go to that show, Sanchez?
No, I went to Jay-Z at Barclays Center.
Jay-Z at Barclays, that's right. I feel like I know somebody who went to that show, the Jay-Z Eminem joint.
People were sneaking into that.
How the fuck you sneak in?
Because they knew all the security guards.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, because concerts will happen at our stadium. No. Maybe not in 2027,
but eventually.
But in 2028, we will have a concert schedule.
Well, in 28, we're gonna get extra soccer in that stadium because apparently the LA Olympics are being played around the country.
We're like the Anaheim Angels of, was it the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim?
Yeah.
So wait, I thought it was the Special Olympics.
They can be.
That's going to be playing at the stadium.
It could be, but it's the LA Olympics of New York.
So what was it, Sanchez, that you said when the announcer like also? So when Trump did ask the Sheik, it was like he actually
Remember when Trump asked when Trump was in the Arab world? I think it was last year, or the year before.
It was right when they announced it.
And the Sheikh Mansour was talking about the stadium. He had like the stadium plans on the big screen, and he goes, "Are we gonna play the Olympics here?" And he goes, "No, because this is in New York City. The Olympics is in LA." And then look at that. It's like he knew the list of
games,
of places. Yeah.
That'd be kind of dope though. Like watching
he has knowledge of certain lists. Yeah.
I'm gonna power through that one because not trying to get flagged on day one.
So progress. Yeah, the stadium's coming through. You posted a nice picture this morning, Sanchez, or sent it to us.
It caught me off guard. I literally was like slammed on the brakes. I was like, no way Jose finally says, because it's only been like New City for the longest, and now it says New York City. Yousef, throw it up on the screen for everybody who's watching to see.
You did not send me the photo. I don't have it on me right now, brother.
Oh my!
Yeah,
you didn't send me the photo. I'm on the laptop, but I got it. I got you.
Whoa, it's right here.
There you go. Pull it up.
Boom. New York City.
Yeah. They even get it from the chat.
Right. At some point, it will be a picture of the stadium where it says New York City on the concrete wall where dreams are made of.
But I like how I wake up to the photo. I'm like, oh,
I was like,
surprise.
Yeah. I woke up and I said, damn, that's a stadium. Hold on, got it right here, guys.
Share it.
Hold on.
I have our
great podcast radio.
Yeah,
I mean, bro,
we rusty, man. I thought, not for nothing, I thought you had it up too, though.
You can see right there all the photos that are there. Bam, bam. I have what you guys asked me to have up, ready to go. That one was not asked. See,
hot dog, diggity dog. Oh yeah,
look at
that. I ain't gonna hold you. That photo looks mad. It's just such a good New York because the foreground is just the shops.
It's like, fix your muffler, then catch the game.
Nah, that right there, I feel like that, and even on the like to the left of it, they're just gonna build all around. That's dope, bro.
Like, it's looking like a stadium more and more as days go on. It's definitely in the middle of a scrapyard.
Yeah.
The apartments are getting ready to open up. Applications are being processed now, or being accepted in the lottery. And
is that street open?
Not yet, but they already installed all the street lights, like the traffic lights.
Yeah,
all those are installed already, bagged up and getting ready to open up whenever the buildings open, I guess. Because once the first resident gets approved, you got to open up all the streets.
Yep.
What do you think it's gonna be fully like techado?
Excuse me?
The roof. Like when do you expect that? I mean, because
it's almost there.
Okay.
The roof is almost on all the way.
Yeah, because I only seen the supporter section. Yo, that supporter section with the concrete just gives you the scale of how big it is. That shit is huge, bro. That shit is huge.
Massive club, bro.
Like
massive club.
Yeah.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait. Super excited.
Stadium is happening, guys. It's one way or another we're getting a stadium, and it's nice to see every day progress in that. And it's real. We're almost there. We're almost at
the show the video line.
Of course, I got you. Yo, shouts to Chop Cheese, bro, because my man was out here,
out in these streets.
So,
baby,
I got you good. Like, my man was literally brought a lawn chair and said, "I'm out here on my break."
He's like, He's like the OSHA safety guy, just watching, making sure everybody's wearing hard hats and safety harnesses. That's literally what the OSHA safety guy does all day. He's literally just sitting down watching everybody, and then he'll go for a walk and make sure everybody's still doing everything.
Yo, my man is freezing. Yo, Nico.
So today the weather was a little bit tolerable compared to a week ago, but it was still kind of chilly.
Nose looking like
I don't recommend Nico not wearing a hat. Like hats are fundamental in the wintertime. You know, the hats are important. He does a little lappy lap around the stadium, and he's doing a good update video on the stadium. It's actually pretty good. I don't recommend him not wearing a hat, buddy. I get you got your hair done, you got your little shape up, but bro, wear a hat. It is wintertime out there.
That's just, oh my god, bro.
Listen, there's one concern I have about the stadium, and I told you guys privately in the chat a few weeks back. Dumb concrete wall street level are gonna get graffiti the fuck up, I think.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be some bullshit. It's not gonna be art.
Yeah.
It's not art.
It's gonna be it's gonna just be people tagging this shit.
It's gonna be like my block, scribble shit,
whatever set claims to be.
and then someone buffing it out. Like, it's not gonna be good. And I hope the team has prepared. A power washer in their budget.
Yo, hold up, because that brings up. Would it be dope then if the team commissions a graffiti artist to actually go and at least block it out so that it just looks like already somebody tagged?
Not graffiti artists, not commission the fans, the third rail, SC, people who have experience painting tifos.
We have dope graffiti artists, bro, in the city, though.
In the supporter section, what I'm saying is the fan-made aspect of it also.
Oh, I'm talking about just that outside wall.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The fans. Or you're gonna generate this too?
You're
gonna count down the days with your AIs?
Yo, this man.
All right.
But it'll be dope to see some art there.
A wise man once said, shout out to Felix, because he's the wise man in this scenario. Humans create art. AI doesn't create art. So have the fans people make the murals. That would be cool. I think it would be a great idea. But Yankee Stadium doesn't. Does Yankee Stadium get graffitied a lot because it is street level?
The stadium side by the train sometimes gets like a random ass just somebody writing, but it gets
power washed off, right?
Yeah, right away. But there's every so often. I think people just respect
they got power wash budget.
Yeah.
I think people just respect it a little bit. They're like, oh, just don't do that kind of thing. Hopefully, we get the same thing.
We give some respect on our name. But the stadium's coming. With a stadium, to be able to play in a stadium, you need a jersey.
Big facts.
And I believe
Sanchez, thanks for the updates, though. I'll keep them coming now.
Yeah, I want to wake up and I want to see.
Yeah, I love those.
The 4 a.m.
Do a video.
Yeah,
The other day, I almost crashed into.
Oh my god! Don't say that.
The roof of the stadium. It was on flatbed trailers, like giant flatbed trailers, but the roof pieces were already prefabbed, and they were overhanging on the whiffs of the flatbed. This must have been, honestly, for them to get it there, it must have been like a almost borderline like a police escort, because it's wider than the bed itself.
The wide load,
ultra wide. Like I'm talking about, it's like 3 lanes worth.
Damn.
And then when I turned the corner and I'm looking up, like as I always do, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? Swerve.
So I don't die trying to look at the stadium.
You have passengers?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no. Passengers.
It's solo dolo.
Yeah.
Solo dolo.
Not. But
jersey.
We do have a new kit. Oof.
This jersey will play in that stadium, I think, no?
Absolutely,
yes, because we keep this next year.
It's 2 years.
someone do something wild and have a new jersey drop, double jersey drop for the stadium, which I would hope I would be okay with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. They're gonna have the stadium with a brand new home kit.
Yes.
That's gonna be fire.
What are your initial thoughts, guys? Like when you first saw it?
My initial thought was the Gotham. Is it Gotham?
The one you're referring to, like the one that passed?
Yeah, the Brooklyn Bridge one.
Yeah, the Gotham kit.
The Gotham kit. Yeah.
That was my initial thought, was the Gotham kit. But I don't know, man. I like this color. Like I really like the dark blue. I like the solo logo with the star, obviously.
The new crest, the new badge.
Yeah, the new badge. Yeah, I think it's fire. I think it's a jersey that it kind of almost looks like a t-shirt. So I feel like it's something that you could just rock almost all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those where it's not like, oh, I'm putting a jersey on today.
It is,
and it kind of looks like you have a jersey on. I think it's fire.
It's the All Nations kit, I believe, right?
I was gonna say, like, what was in the All Nations, and it's dope because it has like the Unisphere is the jock tag.
Yeah,
and the design is Milo said that it's like trying to harken to that Flushing Park where you know how like everything goes to the middle, so it's kind of hinting at that as well. So it's dope. I think they nailed it. Everybody's liking it. I think what is this week in MLS? Ellie he's rated like S tier. Like I think it's one of the best jerseys
I've seen
in
a
the
lot
whole
of
league this year.
I've seen a lot of rankings already. I actually participated in the ranking. I forgot to mention this to you guys. It's definitely in the top 10 in almost every ranking I've seen.
Yeah,
easily top 10. But it's averaging, and I think it's a fair average compared to some of the other kits. It's averaging in the 5 through 7 range, which is very good. It's very respectable. It is a good kit. It is very kit. It's
this is someone wearing it. So this is the full kit right here.
That's what makes it better for us. For as a fan of NYCFC, I know other people won't appreciate this as much, but we appreciate this because if they actually do this, because we've seen kit releases with the full kit and they never wear the shorts and the socks ever in the combination.
They need to actually
wear this combination on the field, the orange socks, because those socks look like leggings on Maxi Morales. First off, they are well above his knee.
Did you see Martin's photo? My man had it like almost thigh high. It would look man weird.
White shorts and the jersey. The letters on the shorts, are those silver also? I believe they're silver also.
Yeah, there's also like a little
silver,
bit. I'm trying to find that photo because I remember now there's some details in the badge, like on the authentic. There's some detailing in it as well that kind of makes it like some shimmer. And then for those that, I mean, hopefully listeners here are aware, but if you're not, that flag is the New York flag. So that's where
New York City flag.
The New York City flag, yes, sir.
So this is basically that, which is a great homage to the city of New York, and great. Whoever did the production on the release on these pictures, I'm gonna guess it was Tommy.
They did a behind the scenes of it, and then actually the thing about this drapage stuff that's going on, that was a supporter, Jen's family company that put all the banners together, and then
nice.
I have that detail because it is actually kind of dope.
And I am a fan. I have not ordered a jersey yet because inflation's at an all-time high. But the Dow, don't worry, guys. The Dow is at
I was at 50.
It actually dropped 600 points today, so it's under 50. So we can look into other lists again.
But peep, it has stars inside of the NYC. That's fire, bro.
Shit.
I like that.
You know what this whole like swirly thing around it is? Looks to me
like the Unisphere.
No, what?
Oh,
I'm not gonna say it, but if you're watching,
yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Wow.
And at the hey man,
Whoa!
It looks like the.
Yeah. Oh my.
El ojo, bro. El ojo.
Oh, like my daughter says. Oh my god!
I'm gonna start doing the pod. I'm gonna put into the budget this year. I'm gonna start doing the pod with a fucking whole roll of Reynolds paper, foil right next to me. Just so I can just fucking wrap my head around shit every time I speak about certain things because I'm there right now.
Wow.
Tinfoil hats are always on for you.
But
bro.
you know what? Wait a second. Now that I saw the stars in the crest, why?
They don't. We don't get those explainer pictures anymore.
What
so
does the stars in the crest mean?
I'm gonna guess this because it's all nations. Maybe the states, like the star or the logo, because it's New York City is. It's
just stars.
I don't know, man. 50 stars, 50 states.
It's just stars.
Nations. I don't know. Could be all the nations.
I need an explanation on why the stars, because I don't think it needed the stars in the actual monogram.
Yeah,
but the monogram is clean as fuck with the star, and the silverness of everything. I saw someone say a little complaint about the Adidas stripes being wider than normal.
Oh, for this year?
Yeah, on the shoulder Adidas stripes are a little wider than normal that has been in the past. And it kind of reminds me of like those the 90s Adidas Compass sneakers.
Okay.
That are like fat white strings.
Yeah, because they go like all the way like to this part of the shoulder right here.
And they're wider. Each stripe is wider. But overall, I will be purchasing this jersey.
Yes, I think so too. I'm also excited because I'll be getting the black one now because it's probably on sale for like $40.
Will you be getting name or no name? Because while price is still the same, stayed the same as last year, it is still a hefty price.
I'm not doing no name.
I don't do names. I only got one kit with a name on it in my whole closet, and it's the motherfucking legend Tati Castellanos.
I have Maxi in the championship kit.
I might have to do Maxi,
but like every year now is like he might leave, so it's always like that. It's his last jersey. I don't know.
That's the thing. Also, I was thinking about getting a Maxi name template.
Yeah,
and I might do it.
Yeah, Maxi.
Klarna the shit out of this,
bro. I found out you could do this thing called you could buy a plane ticket and pay it weekly, like this, and then when you're done paying it is when they release the ticket to you. It's like it's a whole new world for me. I'm like, all right, bet $1,000 flight.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm happy.
So that's the jersey. I'm happy about it.
You think you think that pattern is big guy?
So 100%. Boom. Everybody likes it.
Yeah. I think we fuck with it.
I said in the chat our chat that it reminded me. Initial thoughts. It reminded me of like the next level Pokemon evolution of the Gotham kit.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the Gotham kit
until I paid attention to it a little bit more. The problem with the Gotham kit to me was that year was that template was used all over the league.
Bro. Yeah,
the big stripes coming into your chest plate.
Tigres also had that in that kit.
Well, Adidas used that template heavy duty. It was like it was very lazy on their behalf. And so I like the jersey. Hopefully we use it. Because remember, sometimes we don't use the secondary kits as often.
Mm.
I have a feeling we might use it for the LA game, the season opener. LA is in white.
Yeah, because we can't use that light ass blue.
We can't because they've done dumb shit like that. Who did we play that we wore almost the same fucking color?
That happened a couple times.
Didn't we play Montreal and they were in their blue jersey?
Yeah,
and we were in our
yeah.
Like,
I do remember.
What the fuck are we doing?
Just dark blue, light blue,
dark blue, light blue.
And then a colorblind person is just watching a ball move around the field. That's all, because he can't see the grass and he can't see the blue in the fucking jerseys, right?
Oh man, I hope they do the full kit because I think together with the orange socks, it's super clean. Like
the good thing about the orange socks is that orange is not that common in the league besides Houston and Cincinnati. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
So you
And
can pretty much
mostly
wear
60
the orange
at this point.
socks with anybody.
Like
outside of
Cincy
those
does their shorts, I think, in orange sometimes, and
and
then they'll
then
do
blue
that blue
socks or
top.
some shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think we could pull off the full kit the way it's meant to be worn.
Yeah.
So with the jersey drop, I'm surprised, and not surprised. We have a mascot now. Do you think, real quick before you
Official.
display the mascot,
Official.
do you think they should wear the different jerseys?
Can they wear the different jerseys is the question.
No, like,
But
like,
The
I wish
mascot,
that-
do you think the mascot should wear a different jersey?
if we ever wear the blue jersey at home, do you think the mascot should come out in the blue jersey?
Well, they're both blue. You mean like the new one?
Yeah, the new blue, the navy blue.
If they can,
I'm not too familiar with mascots. I don't know. Does Mr. Met change jerseys?
yeah, I think he wears the black one sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so they
then,
could.
yeah. So then maybe they switch
So-
jerseys there.
So whoever created this jersey, which do your thing.
There you
But
go.
let's get into the mascot because
Cool.
first off, the press release, the little minute and 50-second video, as much as it was corny and tacky, it was actually really well done and is actually pretty good.
It's
And at the end, like they say in the video, you were here the whole time,
facts. So
as we all
Yes.
expected it to be. We have a mascot which is a pigeon.
Boo.
why
That is not
there
the
you go.
pigeon. There he is.
And isn't that the cutest thing ever?
Bro, look, I know for last year we were talking about like the whole thing with the mascot and because we knew it was a pigeon, but bro, it's growing on me because they're doing their socials correct. Like they're just leaning into the quirkiness of the fact that
The cuteness,
yeah, it's
quirk-
just
the like yeah.
I know.
So I just can't get over them Tims, bro.
You know what them shits look like? The knockoff big fluffy sandals you get at Spencer's and shit.
Bro.
You know what I'm talking about? The big
Nah.
fluffy
Oh, the big fluffy Tims?
like sandals. They're like slip-ons.
Mm.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I
they're-
don't really know.
They just look like Tim's, but they're just like these big fluffiness. It's like house slippers.
Mm.
But yeah, it's looking at it just makes me laugh. But I know kids are gonna love it, so I'm happy for them. But there's the way the team is doing social media with the what's the name? Skyscraper
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
the pigeon. It's just like
Sky for short.
yeah, Sky the pigeon. They're just doing it right. I think they took something that probably was going to be controversial because it has been a topic last year throughout like different pods and stuff. And I think they're just winning people over with just lean into the cringy part of it and just go with it. Like, why not?
Is this the first time the team has had a rollout on something new that is actually done right?
No,
Because I feel like no matter if you didn't like the mascot, the idea of a mascot, this is being done right.
Yeah, I think the video was done well. Does the jersey reveal of last year count as a rollout? Because I love that video. Derek did a fucking fantastic job with Good Time. I think it's Good Time Media.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought that whole promotion with it being up on the forgot the name
Edge.
of that building is
The
the
Edge.
Edge. Yeah, I thought that whole shit was fire.
The
I mean,
What
y'all
you-
already know how I feel about this damn pigeon. I think it should have been a bodega cat. That's very unique to New York City. There's pigeons everywhere, bro, but bodega cats are the only ones that are actually from New York City. So, yeah.
so you're 50-50.
No, I'm not. I don't like the pigeon at all. I
No,
don't like.
what about the idea of the mascot? are you 50-50 on the idea of a mascot, or you're like
mascot? I'm fine with a mascot. I just don't think it's unique. I think it's lazy. I think it's very lazy. It's small hanging. It's a low hanging fruit. You know. Yeah, there's pigeons in here. Okay, there's rats in New York. Like, okay, like was that the two options? Like, if you want to bring the uniqueness of New York City,
it's like it's like she's wearing like hamburgers.
You know what I'm saying? You think the uniqueness of New York, something, you know, that's iconic to New York City is
to make it iconic. Let's look at this pigeon. The iconicness. It's wearing some crusty ass Timbs, low top Timbs.
Low top Timbs,
yo. It kind of looked crackheady a little bit. Look at it, bro.
Yo, like.
So you think the pigeon on 125th and Lex, and it's just like,
like
why the beak is the same color as the feathers? Like
that gets me too. That got me going. I'm like, what
you see what I'm saying? Like, you're not even thinking right here. Bro.
Where's the purple come from? Where's the brown? Like the hat aspect is cool. That works great.
You can take it off.
The jersey, it does.
Yeah, because Tavon was wearing it like one of the story posts that he put up today.
Oh, yo, so the pigeon has the same haircut as you and Dave.
Yeah,
pretty
nice.
much. Hey, bro,
I dig it.
All right.
Yeah, it's just I understand like the whole pigeon. I'm like, it's just because it's growing on me. I'm becoming more and more okay with it. Just be like,
yes,
it's for the kids.
Growing. But I have
it's
questions.
Not gonna be for me. But
this questions. This questions is like, it does look a little like
maybe the pigeon goes to DR in the off season, gets some work done, and comes back brand new for the stadium opening.
Like Mrs. Met.
You know,
comes back like Mrs. Met,
like a fit pigeon
with the
BBL.
Where is it? A guy? Is it a girl?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know because look at the eyeliner. That's just fleek.
What's that fleek? I haven't heard that.
Look how sharp some lines are, bro. The eyeliner, bro. Them points.
That's funny, yo.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I can see because there's some of these poses, you know, like
he's literally doing the hey, how you doing? In this picture.
Nah, he's not doing the hey, how you doing? He's doing hey, like that's what he looks like he's doing, yo. You know what I'm saying? With them low top Timbs he got on and shit. You know? Look at the stance, yo. He doing one of them like, oh my God, you know, one of those shits.
Oh man.
He's not doing
hey. Nah, he's happy. He's happy, bro. He's happy.
Hey, how you doing? He's like
very rare in my speechless.
Come on, dog.
I want to power through this.
We definitely are.
Come on, the mascot should have been Jada, bro.
So, the mascot doesn't talk either. Does not, right?
I mean, not.
No,
they typically don't talk.
Yet.
No.
Hasn't yet.
No, because I think they entered in one of those videos of the rollout. They were like, "Oh yeah, you don't speak, right?" And
mascots don't speak because it could be anybody in there, pretty much.
So,
oh man, but
you know, one of the only few times that I really liked the pigeon was, I feel like there was a comic where it was like the pigeon fighting against a Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Or maybe I made that up.
It was just they made the graphics for it.
It was like a graphic. Yeah. I like that. I thought it was like
I wish this damn team did fucking publications before matches. That would be dope.
That would be so fire.
Yeah. Yo, I
love those.
When I first saw the pigeon, my initial reaction, I swear to everything. And I texted Japina this. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I wish I had a son. But this is the only time I've ever said that I wish I had a son.
Bro, you don't understand what's going on in my mind right now about you after you saying that.
These are the words I use. I wish I had a son so I could train him to beat the shit out of this pigeon. Just like, hear me out. I'm not done. Just like I was trained to beat the shit out of Mr. Met growing up. I am not kidding with you guys.
I can see you fucking him up.
used to beat the shit out of Mr. Met as a kid. There was a Mets clubhouse on Stanway Street growing up between 31st Avenue and 30th Avenue. There was a Mets clubhouse store, a team store, and Mr. Met would always be out there on the weekends. Oh my god!
Yo,
I used to,
my man knew his schedule. Yo, you psycho, bro. He said, "I know where you're gonna be at, bro. I'm gonna
go there purposely." We used to live around the corner. We used to go there just to beat the shit out of Mr. Met. I'm like 8 years old, bro, putting the beats on Mr. Met.
What's wrong with this guy, bro?
Yo, son, like
this dude is sick, son.
10 plus years at this point of knowing you, bro. It's just like
Holy
you
shit,
never
yo.
cease to amaze me.
Never cease to amaze
The
me.
levels of debauchery and degeneracy that this man was. But like knowing where it's gonna be at. It's not even like, oh, I saw Mr. Met and then it's on site. It's like, nah,
It'll be like my cousin who was 3 years older than me. We would literally be sitting back when we used to sit on stoops. We used to be sitting outside his stoop, and we'll just be sitting there all day, like outside all day. And he'll be like, "You want to go beat up Mr. Met?" Yeah, no. That was like how it was. We used to go
pastime.
Mr. Met probably, if it was the same guy in there all the time, he probably would see us coming.
Probably saw you and be like, "God damn it,
somebody nightmares, bro."
Damn it. I used to kick this motherfucker so hard.
You might have made people quit. You're like, yo, I can't deal with this. Yo, this is a fucking kid.
I am not lying, bro. I am not kidding, man. This is a true story. We used to beat the torment. We were Yankees fans. We used to torment Mr. Met outside the clubhouse.
Well,
the dude's probably making minimum wage at the time was probably like $3 for all we knew. He's fucking.
Well, now you have one closer to home.
Now you got a new one.
I ain't got no son, because if I had a son, if he was like 9 months, I would have put the fucking the mascot on the wall and be like, "This is the punching bag," you know, like.
You gotta beat this dude's ass.
I'm interested to see how like they do stuff at the stadium with the kids and stuff.
It could be very fun for the kids, and I guess that's what it's really all about. You know, mascots are generally for kids.
Correct.
And hopefully it's able, whoever's acting as the mascot inside can actually be able to do comedic relief with adults, you know, like an adult themed comedic relief in stadium situations. You know how Mr. Met and Mrs. Met did the Coldplay
Stuff like that. They have to use it. They have to do that stuff. Like that'd be dope.
Quirky things like that. That would be great. And maybe this opens up NYCFC social media to be a little bit more
tongue in cheek.
Yes, please. Even though last season they were doing a lot better with that, but brings them next level.
Yeah.
Next, let's get into the soccer aspect, because Skyscraper ain't kicking no ball.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into a little bit more serious soccer stuff now.
I am going to touch the mascot and see how firm the feathers are. And I might have to start carrying cash around me with yo, little kid. You want to make $5?
$10, yo. Go take his hat and bring it to me, yo.
Yeah, man. Here you go. So
let's get into this, man. Let's we had some DP news. Thought we had a signing. That fell through. Dude failed he failed the
medical.
The medical. And so now we don't have a striker right now. Our striker
Schalke 04 in 2 Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Which, according to everybody, was a done deal, including their team put out a statement saying this was a done deal. Terms were agreed upon. And they basically shitted on us, on our team. And I used the joke on Twitter that NYCFC walked into the meeting with a shiesty on.
Pretty much.
And you know what? Give me the coke, the cash, the combo to the safe. If you don't know it, shit, damn, okay, we'll wait. You know?
So my conspiracy theory with this is like this this negotiation was done with no sporting director. And so they were just like, oh, we're gonna bring somebody in, and then new sporting director comes in, actually looks at what the player's done, because dude was not cooking at all. I think he had like 3 goals in like I don't know how many games, Probably hasn't really played real minutes, and saw that and was like, nah, we got to make sure that that dude is good and healthy, because there's a reason why Schalke's in, again, I was saying earlier, like Schalke's in a promotion battle right now in Bundesliga 2. So they're gonna, if he's an important player or like a highly touted striker for them, they're gonna need him. Like you're gonna think of it. Like that's
you ask the reason why they're okay.
yeah.
With
Why are you
letting
trying to
him
get
go.
rid of this guy if he's a striker for you?
Why are you okay with losing this guy when you're in an important stretch of the season?
Yeah, so it's just like, all right, there's a real questions needed to be asked, and I'm glad they did the medical, because something clearly did not pass. And if he didn't pass the medical to play for us and comes in and gets a knock, and next thing you know, we're in the same boat and having to spend money. And now you got another DP down. So I feel like it's like we dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I think we definitely dodged a bullet.
For what it's worth, I was excited about the signing. I was like, I understood everything that was going on with his minutes and everything like that. But we've seen throughout the league players come into this league who are not in their best moments wherever they're coming from, and is able to turn it up here. And that's what I was hoping for, because especially with the people who would be feeding him the ball, the experience of the people of Maxi Morales, of Nico Fernandez, feeding him the ball, they can make anybody great. You know? It fell through, and it brings us back to where we were at the end of last season with an injured striker, which we don't have a real timetable when he's returning, and nobody signed. And we heard a clip with Jansen talking to Glenn Crooks, basically hinting we're not signing anybody till before the start of the season, which is not ideal, but it's par for the course for NYCFC.
Yeah.
You know, this is not new to us, but it just sucks that we always get players mid-March, mid-April. It takes them a couple weeks to adapt to the league, and next thing you know, we're 10 plus games have gone by, and we could have used a couple points, a couple goals in that stretch at the end of the season, you know?
Well, I mean, yeah. I think I'm saying with that, he's kind of hinted at a little project that may be happening with the striker role,
which I am not totally opposed to.
Me either, because I
talk about the project for those who don't know.
In that clip with Glenn Crooks, he hinted that Magno, who we now know he's fully back, he approached them and said, "Hey, like, tell me about what this team is like now," because when he left, it was still Nick Cushing's team. It was almost pretty much a completely different team, or at least different system.
Correct.
So when he came in, he was very adamant about not just like being like, "Hey, I want to know what's going on here," but also now it seems like he is open to be trained to be a striker, and that completely is a 180 from the last time we heard about the Magno to striker project, when he was like very adamant, like, "Nah, I don't want to play that." So I wonder if like he just knows like I have to change, or else teams are not going to want me, because nobody in Brazil wanted him, and he was out pretty much set on staying over there. How do you guys feel about Magno being not only just open, but actually playing there when we know what has happened since when he played as a number 9 before?
Well, there's two things to it. He played as like a false 9 a little bit, and I think we should really try to see him as a straight up 9, like as an out and out striker up top. None of this false 9, none of this shifting into the wings. Literally stay up top, stay in the middle,
stay in the middle.
Yeah, I think it could be interesting with him, his skill set. He, in the preseason games, we saw how he was able to get assists to Nico, because he's gonna draw attention, you know, of certain things I really like. I also want to say that, throw it out there, we haven't spoken about it outside of this, is that like Are we sure he's back?
Yeah, he's back. Yeah. There's
Like
no he
like
is part of this roster.
they're saying he is not playing because of injury, because of fitness in the last preseason game.
He didn't play the first one either, didn't he? Or did
Yeah,
he?
so he didn't play both preseason games.
He didn't play both. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He played the first one against Tampa Bay, I think it was.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are we like? Are we sure? Maybe he's just getting fitness here so they could try to sell him, loan him out. I still think there's a small possibility, not a small. I think there is a legit possibility that he doesn't start the season with us, and or at some point during the season leave. I think that is a legitimate possibility.
I'll say,
which I think is
plausible,
not good,
but not probable.
I think is not good for us either scenario, whether it's him playing for us with his intentions of leaving, and let's say it doesn't materialize. We've seen in the past this guy's an emotional player. He might go like be down on himself on the team and check out. We've seen him do this. You know?
I'm hoping that there's a maturity that came out of. He looks like he bulked up a little bit when he was down there.
Yeah,
he's
his hair
now he's about 2 years older than when he left. Like,
but we also saw him in the preseason games take horrible shots, like shit. Like,
you know me, I don't take any stock really in preseason, but like,
the shot you take is the shot you took.
Just get that rust off. He's like, yo, I'm gonna put it through. I'm gonna see what's up.
But it's not like he wasn't playing for 6 months. He was just playing a month ago.
He's been on the bench at basketball.
And he wasn't. Yeah, and he wasn't doing well down there either.
Yeah,
but no, there's a reason why he. There's a reason why he came back.
And I think that's the him not doing well down there, and then not having any real teams kind of want him from basketball's like, I'm good. And then I think the team probably put him out on like, hey, put feelers out. We got Magno. We want to get rid of him. No one bit. So like, all right, now you gotta come back. Hey, you gotta either put up play.
I'm not buying anything on him. I'm not buying zero. I'm buying zero Magno stock because
we were selling on Magno right now
until proven otherwise. Because for 2.5 years while he was here, we were told he's gonna be the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
Yep. We were told that before he signed with us, before his knee injury, he was going to Liverpool. He was going to Arsenal. He was going to this team. He was going to that team. But he got here and didn't show us any qualities that he was capable of playing at that level.
Wasn't he even compared to Neymar?
He was supposed to be Neymar
the 2.0. Next Neymar or some shit.
Yeah. So just because he has
a razzle dazzle, like he has flair.
Because he has a skill set doesn't make him a complete player.
Yeah.
And until he shows that he's an actual player, because he never was that for us. He had moments. He was a player of moments. You know, he wasn't a 90-minute player almost ever for us.
So then, question then.
And for the past 2.5 years, 2 years since he's been away, he hasn't been a 90-minute player either. So I don't buy zero. He's a player. He's someone who I viewed Alonso Martinez as when we first got him, someone from the 3rd division of bumblefuck wherever, and show me something.
But you don't think Pascal is the type of manager that if he won, I think he'll be quick to be like, you're not on this team. We've seen it already where he's like, he will be straight up with you. Like, if you're not fit enough to be on this squad, whether it be skill or tenacity or your headspace, I'm not playing you.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the type of manager that is going to challenge him to play how he wants to play, give him the leeway of like, I know you have this flair or this desire to be a flair player, but I'm teaching a system, and we already know that he can that Pascal's good at progressing people's skill level, or at least get them to be at least good enough to be here. So maybe that's the change that he needs compared to Nick Cushion, who didn't do anything for him.
Yeah, but maybe Nick Cushion gave up on him already. Nick Cushion read him already and was like, this guy, no matter what.
Those are just two different, like.
Yeah, but maybe that's how he felt. Because in reality, he didn't show anything else. So it's like Nick Cushing, was he wrong? Hindsight, no, he wasn't. So far, he wasn't wrong about Magno. And then you see the first video, it's a social media clip of the team doing wind sprints, and Talis Magno looks like he doesn't want to be there. He's dying. He's literally the last one running of the group, and
that's not good.
He's showing the back. Good. So it's like, okay, you're also either not fit or you don't want to do these drills. One of the two. Pascal also said we're on the Glenn Crooks thing, trying to build his fitness level. So that could be that. Yeah. So
you have room for improvement. It's just he has room for improvement. He's not at a player that you're gun ho about, but
yeah. So maybe Jansen already after 3 weeks of preseason is like, nah, he doesn't do
I'm good on him, right?
Probably. Yeah, he doesn't bring anything to the table. He doesn't. What's he brings to the table? Vibes in the locker room.
Hey, we got rid of Lenich, so somebody has to do it.
Somebody.
Yeah, and the Lenich didn't play much either last season.
Oof.
There you go.
All right,
I'll give you that.
Cooking. Sanchez, episode 1's cooking.
So why are we gonna pay him DP money? Because that's the other thing. It's the money we're spending on him. If we could get him off the books, it opens up options for someone who Pascal actually wants, who could actually contribute to this team. Because until he starts actually contributing,
you got to prove it. Right now we're just speculating, but you got to prove it. Like if you are down to be if you're down to be this team striker, or
how long is his leash? How long is the leash? Because Pascal, because then at that point again, if the leash isn't long or however long the leash is, and he doesn't make it worth it, we're still paying this guy not to play, to be on the bench. That to me is crazy. That's why I almost feel like the best option is to try to get the best out of him right now in preseason, while the transfer window is still open, and try to move him before the deadline closes. Like I think that's still the best option.
Yeah,
you know. Like
get him out of here.
It opens up the books. It opens up. It maybe he's not capable. What if he's not capable? Let's say he does everything right, but he's just not capable of playing the striker. What are we gonna do with him? We have Hannes Wolf for the wings. We have Agustino here. What's the point of bringing up like
you got Nico, like
the young kids? They're never gonna play either. Then Maximo Carrizo, they're never gonna play. We're just gonna have another year where these kids don't play. So what do we do?
But I mean, we said it. We're saying it. It's just no one wanted him. We didn't want him. It's just the situation that we're in. And right now we're in a situation you got to play the cards you're dealt. Right? We don't have a striker, and you have this guy who at least day one next week in LA is gonna be there one way or another. Right?
Maybe.
What do you do? You got to. I have him. Listen.
We sold Santi Rodriguez an hour before the first game of the season last year.
True. So you never know. Yeah, you never.
But
know.
At least Santi had a track record of I can show you that I'm worth. So people are gonna take that. This dude doesn't have it. He doesn't have the highlight reel to be like, yo, I can sell him or buy him for a couple million.
But that's why he's loaning him out.
Right now. He's a TAM player at best.
You know, sometimes you gotta take the loss. So what if an MLS team comes out and says, "Yo, we'll give you $2 million in GAM today"? You know what? You gotta take that loss. You be like, you know what?
No, you take it.
I
think you take it. I think you take that $2 million in GAM, and then you try to find an MLS striker.
You take them off your salary, which is a big thing. The transfer fee, I always like. Old money is old money. You spent that money already.
That was years ago.
Yo, my lights is going crazy back here.
Yeah, they're bugging right now.
Yeah,
because the team is listening on you, bro.
Yo, so for real, that money is spent already, but you're still paying month to month, week to week his salary. It's too much money. I think the best option is to get rid of him. I'm sorry, even if he goes to another MLS team, that's fine. Even if it's a loan, like Mitrita his ass, bro. Just go away. Mijatovic his ass. Just like,
but that's
you're part of the team, but you're never coming back here.
But that's the problem. Is even on nobody wanted him on even on loans, bro.
Nobody even wanted him.
Nobody wanted him.
But that's the thing. It's all the loan plus the salary. Like you gotta pay. Maybe you gotta offer up paying a percentage of the salary.
So he's got Alexis Sanchez his ass pretty much.
You know.
Like
So. I want him to do good. I want him to be here.
Yeah, I hope he does work. Obviously, he's on our team. You want him to succeed, but
exactly. But I just don't believe in him.
Yeah, me neither. Especially the spell he had with us, the spell he had down in Brazil. It's like, come on, we already seen this story.
Was he not on 2 teams down there, or was just 1 team? It was just Corinthians.
That's the team that he was on loan with Vasco.
I thought he went back home too to the home team.
Yeah, he was on 2 teams down there, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was on 2 teams, bro.
Loan? No, it was just the one loan, bro. That's it. He's not the only. So good thing also is we replace Hack as well. So
yeah, he was on Corinthians.
Yeah. So we got that. We want to go on into that because I feel like.
No, we could go into that because we're gonna drop another episode next week as well. We're gonna record another episode where we're gonna do season preview. But these are just the big news. Taz Magno's a big news. That to me is worthy to talk about.
How do you feel about Hack's replacement though? Because it's like he's gonna get minutes. I feel like he's gonna get minutes, and I don't know if only thing I've seen from him is just like is he a like for Hack? Like
I didn't want to get into this conversation because it's a long conversation because it's not as simple as just talking about this one dude, because it's a combination of Kevin O'Toole. They said Kevin O'Toole's going to play in the midfield this year.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of things. That's why it's like we could talk about this in the next episode. But if you want to talk about it, I just
want to hit the fact that he finally joined the team to preseason. Like he wasn't there. He got his P1 license. Whatever.
Center back. I think he's gonna play the double midfield with Aiden O'Neill, the Australian midfield.
Australian,
yeah.
But
and
he's wearing number 5.
Thiago Martins is gonna be the center backs, and the left back position is gonna be a rotation between Kevin O'Toole and the young kid.
Nico, because Nico's also he's still there. Gustavo,
Nico Cavallo.
Yeah, that's like Nico. Yeah, but we'll get into for sure. We'll get into it on the full season preview. But he's joining the team. He's there now, and so we'll see what happens on Sunday. I'm just happy at least we know somebody is in there. Because I was worried that he wasn't gonna be able to make it before the. It's
the not often that we sign players and they're here for the preseason.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is trash.
Yeah.
Who we got on Sunday is LAFC?
LA Galaxy.
No.
Preseason game.
Or is it tomorrow? The preseason.
Oh, this season. Sorry. This Sunday.
I think it's the last preseason games this Saturday. I think it is.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's LAFC.
And I'm pretty sure it's LAFC also.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is there anything else we wanted to bring up on this episode, or we want to save everything else for next week?
I kind of wanted to just
real quick. We can touch on it real quick. Apple has made changes to their broadcasting. First, they announced a couple. Well, at this point, it's been a couple weeks already.
Yeah,
how they're cutting back on the Spanish broadcasting with their 360 and the wraparound show. I think are gone.
Pretty much all Spanish like content that they make is gone.
They're gonna do just a handful of announcers were kept on, and
the bilingual ones.
I think they're gonna do single man booth also for the games.
But tell the folks why they were cut. And what the decision that this league made or Apple made, like we're gonna cut the Spanish guys for this.
Because they're gonna not today. They announced that they're bringing back in-stadium announcers. So the announcers is not going to be done remotely anymore. They're going to be in stadium. So basically, they give you that one, but they got rid of all the Spanish language stuff. Also, an excuse being given about all this is that since you no longer have to pay the second paywall of season pass. Budgetary costs, since they don't have an additional income, they're scrapping the bilingual product.
That's kind of whack, because there was a lot of times this season I definitely switched over to the Spanish side, because
I only consumed
them English commentators had me, boy.
So, but if you think about it, bro, like we know for a fact Messi matches are gonna have all the Spanish people, but you're gonna alienate people who really make up the most of the
for real
fan base of this league.
Are
predominantly Spanish speaking. Granted, yes, it's an American league, but you go to any stadium, there's a lot of like immigrants or Spanish speaking folks that just support this league.
Yeah, of course they want to see live football, man.
So now what you're gonna do? Now their team is away or something, they can't make a match, and now they want to see the Spanish broadcast, and now they can't see the Spanish broadcast. Are you gonna give us the SAP option of like Spanish subtitles,
which is done by AI probably? What they gotta do is, I think a good solution for this, for people like us at least who don't necessarily need the Spanish broadcast, is allow for your team's radio broadcast on away games to be played through the broadcast. Bro, because I believe I think it's only allowed for home games.
Dude, you just gave me a tinfoil moment again, because there's been a lot of AI being used to translate.
Come on.
Like, the translations are crazy. So like a lot of YouTube creators are now just leaving to that and creating like different language versions of their channels using AI, and they'll change like your mouth to fit like the way the words are done.
Yeah, with your accents, with your tone, with your everything, and it's scurry.
So I could imagine, let's say they do like a slight tape delay on it.
It's already delayed.
It's already delayed.
I know, I'm with you, but I'm just saying like a little just to account for this. Where
and if you have Spectrum, it's even more delayed, probably.
Where the English broadcast gets AI translated in real time over the broadcast.
So I gotta listen to what's this guy's name? Lloyd Sam accent in Spanish.
Pretty much, bro. British Latino.
Steve Cangelosi in Spanish.
British Latino.
That New Jersey, Long Island accent he has.
That was crazy. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get there.
Yeah. On Apple?
Yes. Yeah. So like it's
I know it's tough.
Let us listen. I'll listen to Glenn Crooks on, because I only watch the Apple games on the away games, because at the home games we go to the home games.
Yeah.
But like for the people who are at home, they gotta listen to like Steve Cangelosi and Lloyd Sam and these jabronis. Let us listen to the radio broadcast on home and away games, on all games. Give us the option to listen to the broadcast.
Yeah,
I think that would, for people like us at least that don't rely on the Spanish language, to have a little bit of an option. And how hard is that? How hard would that be? Just a couple clicks, clicks in the big Apple towers.
It's kind of sad though to really think about it. Like, I mean, you just talked about how much this country's population speaks Spanish earlier in the podcast today, and it's like, damn, you really gonna cut off the Spanish broadcast because you want to save a couple dollars? Like, really, Apple? Like, y'all that fucking greedy?
You could have just
cut off the English podcast. You bring in the biggest athlete in the world, Lionel Messi, to broaden your reach worldwide, and you're literally gonna cut off
the language he speaks.
The language
of the planet's language.
Well, and then to round it back to how we started, we're talking about Bad Bunny. Like, there's a reason why the NFL did that. They're trying to tap into that market, and you're gonna.
The NFL is even playing a couple games in Mexico,
bro. There's a whole ass league.
They play in Brazil.
9 games abroad this season coming up. Their goal is to hit 1 game a week abroad.
So, like, taking the Spanish broadcast from
nuts.
It's honestly, it's one of those weird, like, you really did an MLS decision right now. Like that it is an MLS ass decision.
I hate to say it, But give me back Fox Deportes on MLS,
Yo,
bro.
for real, bro.
Something.
Yeah.
Give me back Fox FS2 back, bro. Give me
Yeah.
ESPN, even ESPN Deportes, which was ESPN was trash for MLS.
Yeah.
Give me that, man. This ain't it, man.
Yeah.
I don't
This
want
is a real bad move.
There's zero content Monday to Friday on the MLS app on Apple. There's zero. If they don't record it on match days, nothing happens. That shit is a dormant app.
Yeah.
Dormant product during the week.
Yeah, I was a big I was waving that Apple TV flag that first year. I'm like slowly putting that in the closet. Like it's becoming where it's just like I'm kind of good on this. If it doesn't get better, if it just keeps being this, I think I'm good. I want to get back on like regular shit.
Oh well,
you said Matt Doyle got let go too.
Matt Doyle I don't want to say he got let go. It just his contract wasn't renewed, and the league is getting rid of a bunch of creative like videographers, photographers, writers. So the MLS app itself is going nowhere.
We saw how bad last year the AI produced match reviews were, where they're getting player names wrong, team names wrong in the summaries.
They were getting scores wrong. They were saying teams were winning and they were losing. Like
we had one when the Miami game against NYCFC, the first game of the season when Santi got sold. Santi scored the goal.
Yeah.
in that
Man wasn't even in the country.
Review. He wasn't even in the continent.
Like, so I'm hoping they either roll this back or like walk it back a little bit, but it's sad. It generally made me concerned going forward for how MLS is presented, because World Cup is gonna come around, bro. You're gonna have buzz for something.
The only
and you're setting yourself up for disaster.
The only positive for you, Yousef, and for us, is that with the whole second tertiary paywall going away, the contract shrunk to 7 years, not 10.
So
when did they start? In 23, 20?
So we
24.
I think this is our fourth season.
No, third. It came in right when Messi came in. 23rd, 20. We came in 24, 25, 26.
Messi didn't come in. Messi came in 24.
Yeah.
Did he?
Bro, how you think he's been in the league for 4 years now?
I thought he came later than that.
In 23.
He came in 23? I thought he came in 24. I don't know. I don't think
you know why he came in 23? Because that's the year he won the Ballon d'Or, the year after the World Cup.
Oh, okay, because 22 World Cup, he came back and then got you. Yeah.
So remember we went to the I went to Noche de Hours.
Yeah. So like, all right, so then 4 years.
This is his fourth season. The fourth
season of MLS. Yeah. So 3 more. So
3 more after this one. So 4 full seasons. That's not bad. Like we're halfway there.
We'll see what they do.
Prayer. You thought we're gonna go the whole power without me singing. Whoa!
Boom. No. Now I think it's needed though, man. I think this is bad news, especially for somebody like me who can relate to this. I started watching the game in 2008, and I really got into MLS in 2010. And the reason was because of the World Cup. I watched the entire World Cup and I was like, yo, I need more of this. What else can I watch? And that's when, my roommates in school were like, oh, well, there's MLS. You can watch, these teams and all this shit. And that's when I was literally bought in since 2010. So like, yeah, I don't know. Cutting this shit is not good.
It's weird. It feels weird.
It feels weird. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's very
grow the league, you want to promote the league.
That's what I'm saying. And you're changing the schedule to grow the league, and you're gonna cut off the Spanish language, bro. Like,
they literally got rid of extra time radio at the beginning of last season.
Yeah. Which was terrible.
What was literally my favorite podcast that talked about MLS. Like as much as we would shit on Andrew Weeby and joke around and stuff like that. It was so informative, and very like it was unbiased. They a unique cast.
And they knew the league. It's just they were very not. You learned a lot from that.
Yep.
MLS sickos. These guys are those guys were the Mount Rushmore of MLS sickos.
Yes.
You know, and they just got done with it and hasn't been replaced. There's nothing that has substituted that from the MLS coming from them. You know, so that is just no good. You know, and at the same time, MLS doesn't work well with the pods and the independent media that covers their league and covers their teams. They're treated like a second-class media when there's no other media covering this league.
Yeah.
There is no mainstream media. Unless it's Leo Messi playing, mainstream media doesn't give a rat's ass about MLS.
No.
Yeah, I'm curious how it's going to play out because, again, with everything going on in the country and you're removing the Spanish telecast, it just does. It's not a good look. Public, like a PR side of things, to me, just doesn't look good. Like it looks like you're adding to the BS that's happening. You know, so
yeah, it really does. I didn't want to say it, but
I was thinking
that's the
about
vibes I'm getting from it.
It's like, straight up, that's the vibe from you.
Yeah, it's eating right into it. Yeah,
it's going right into all that, the narrative that's unfortunately going around in this country. You know,
but now,
and then you wonder why we're mad. And then you wonder why we act the way we act, because this is how we get treated.
Yep,
on the streets and in our soccer world.
Correct.
You know,
correct. Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm mad.
Now we can't end mad, yo. We can't end mad.
We're not ending mad.
The season starts next Saturday. You got something to look forward to. February 21st, you're gonna be in LA watching.
I will be in LA. Yes,
you see what I'm saying? Sunny LA. You're gonna be there for 12 hours. You're gonna see us get that win, man. So let's be positive. I know there's a lot of bullshit going on in this country right now, around the world. You know, you got people ignoring files. You got shit happening in Minnesota. It's crazy right now.
I need advice from you guys for the LA game. I got invited today from Edgar from the LA pod that we did last year.
Yep.
He wants me to go to their tailgate to hang out. This and then I was like, I don't know about that. You know, like I don't know how good of an idea that is.
Yeah.
And on top of that, today he told me that there is a local hardcore band performing at the tailgate, which is made of all Galaxy fans.
All right, so now you might be tripping. You had me at first.
Yeah,
I was gonna say you could do it. Yeah, that's fine. But hardcore show, bro, you know what that entails, man.
In the parking lot.
In a parking lot with Galaxy fans, like, come on,
fist fight in the parking lot.
And if it happens to be good,
let me guess, everybody gonna be wearing docks, bull heads and shit.
Yeah, like, leather jackets
and shit.
In 70-degree weather.
Windmills come out of retirement.
I'm gonna say no. Go hang out with your people, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Yeah.
It's the first game of the season.
Yeah,
maybe like the dap. Give them a dap. Hey, that's
say what's up. Grab a burger and keep it moving, yo.
How you doing?
Don't go no fucking show.
I'm expecting tacos, chilaquiles, the perros, the hot, the Mexican hot dogs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to sleep because unlike y'all, I have a job for tomorrow. For tomorrow.
But stay tuned because the interview coming up.
Interview coming out with Favian Rankel. It's a really good interview. It's about 25 minutes. It's dope. And then we'll have another episode out in a few days, actually giving a full preview of the season, and we'll break down all the moves. We didn't even mention players who have left the team as much. So
definitely get into that.
We'll get into all that next week. But yeah, let's get the season going, guys. This is the first start of the season. This is the beginning. This is where we start from, and only goes up from here.
Let's get it. NYCFC Forever podcast, y'all. See you. Peace.
Sabes las vibras, man.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the NYCFC Forever podcast. We have our guest over here, Favian Rankel, representing Kickbase, the new official MLS fantasy app. Favian, dime a ver, what's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going? What's up? Shout out to all my people in New York, but thank you so much for having me on, guys. I'm here for the vibes tonight. It's Friday night.
This
Yo,
is
listen,
the podcast to be on. If you're here for vibes,
this is the one to be on.
I need to do something right now.
You got a cup. Everybody has a cup.
You know what I'm saying?
Need a cup.
We
Need a cup,
vibing, bro.
yeah.
It's Friday at 13. You know, we out here wild. So. But welcome, man. Welcome to New York, bro. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. No, thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me on. I'm on this podcast tour, you know, so I appreciate you guys letting me on the show and saying hello to you and your followers and your listeners. So thank you so much. We're I think on podcast 30, something like that, something crazy like that. But we're trying to do 50, so we'll see.
I saw his post today earlier about the
list.
I'm like, this looks like a Warp Tour in 2012, man.
They were making a joke like maybe we should make like a tour shirt, you know, like
I will definitely.
You got to do it.
You got to do it.
You got to do it.
If you do that, we're definitely get it.
Has someone made a fan made a tour shirt with all the all the stadiums we use that we've called home.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, like LA, Connecticut, like all the stadiums we've used as home stadiums. Yeah, it was a pretty good concept. So first off, let's get into this kick-based thing.
Yeah.
Fantasy sports. Explain to us, like, we're off start. I don't know nothing about fantasy sports. Zero. I have no knowledge about fantasy sports.
Yeah, no, I'm actually really happy to be here with Kickbase because it's something that I'm passionate about. I used to play MLS fantasy all the time, and I think a lot of people know that fantasy football really runs the workplace, and really a lot of people play fantasy football because it's a lot of smack talk, talking smack to everybody in your close circle. So this kind of Kickbase USA new updated MLS fantasy modernized for like the new age is going to be one of the biggest things, I think, to kind of help new fans get into MLS and talk a little smack with their friends. I mean, everybody knows Messi. Imagine lining up Messi and then your friend like Son, you know, you could talk smack back and forth. So this is a great vehicle, a great vessel for kind of like getting new fans into the sport and new fans into MLS, for example. So, no, I'm excited to be here. If you download the app, you can go ahead and start making your league before the MLS season and really kind of inviting your friends to your league.
Yeah, I want to share the page just so that folks can get an idea.
Oh, thank you.
Can you join a league? Like, can you or do you have to come into with a league? Like you create a league?
No. We have like basically a season long challenge. We have one big one, a season long challenge, and then we have like weekly challenges. So we're gonna have like MLS kind of celebs or MLS kind of journalists making simple and hard rules to kind of make it different week to week. So like, for example, you get a salary budget every week, but maybe one week it's like 100 million instead of 350. So you really can't choose any superstars. You got to find the Tavon Grays, you know, the Keaton Parks. You got to find those guys and line them up in your fantasy lineup. And no, I'm excited, but you can do one with your friends, and then you can also do one with everybody together. And then you can also do the weekly challenges that have like little rules to them.
Nice.
So so I know that you're implementing this sort of like every week you can just have a new 11.
Yeah.
And kind of like the point system. So I play EPL fantasy this year, and it's a mixed bag with the points. It's like you have defenders and they have like a crazy game.
Yeah.
And you get no points for that. What makes it different from those kind of apps? And you know, that make folks like me that who might be like, I'm on the fringes a little bit with stuff, but I could play.
Yeah, look, honestly, man, like this is why I think Kickbase is a superior product, because we have 100 actions for each player. So it's not just goals and clean sheets and basically clearances and things like that. Every single player has 100 actions they can score on. So it's truly an interactive kind of fantasy game. Like if you're watching the game live or if you're watching the game, you know, at the stadium, you could see your points go up automatically because it's off the stats for one, and then number two, every single like forward pass or like a shot on target, those count as points too, and you're going to be going up against your friends while they're getting points too. So no, it's a lot more intense and then like EPL fantasy because there's a lot more scoring actions, but at the same time I think it's going to be a little bit more engaging because not just goals and things like that. So you can definitely see like a forward pass happen and then I know in fantasy football, for me at least, when a guy beats me by like 0.3, you know, I always get super mad, and that's going to happen in kick-based fantasy too.
Nice. Is there a price?
Yeah. So basically, you could play the game 100% free to play. You don't have to pay a single dollar. Now, with that, in the modern age, you're going to have ads on the app, right? Because any kind of company needs to go ahead and recoup their investments and things like that. But if you want to pay, you can pay to get like basically no ads in the app. You get live points. You get a live league table. But if you don't want any of that, it's $0 dollars or $0, 100% free to play. You're going to be able to see your score with a 15 to 30 second ad. And that's like a screen cap of where you're at in the scoring. And then basically we're going to do the same thing for the opponent. So you can watch a 15 to 30 second ad and see their score. So 100% free to play. You don't need to spend a single dollar if you don't want to.
I see here though that if you sign up before the 21st, you get 2 months of free pro.
Yeah, exactly. So if you just download the app right now and sign up, you get 2 free months. And that's kind of like a thank you for being an MLS fan from us. Yeah, but definitely make sure, even if you don't want to start the first week, maybe you want to give it a week or two, just download the app first so you definitely get that pro so you can see how the app could work and things like that.
Yeah, we have a group chat with a lot of the NYCFC creators.
Yeah.
And some folks are already talking like, hey, you want to do a league and like with challenges, like internal challenges, but also if you lose, you have to go to like a rebel game and
yeah.
So it's already becoming like a little part of the conversation. So it's dope.
We made content, and I'm about to release it in a couple of weeks, but it was like fantasy punishments, and I'm out here in New York making a fool of myself. So I'm gonna be real excited when that comes out, man, because I'm hoping it blows up. You know, I got a lot of haters online, and this is gonna definitely fuel the fire. That's for sure.
Dang.
I feel like honestly that thing when you said, because your Twitter page or X page, I feel like if you follow MLS, your page is gonna come up on their feed. So I feel like people know who you are. So for you to getting hate is like you've given us something. You know, you made it.
So my whole thing, the funny thing about me is like, of course, when you change an MLS fantasy product, there's always going to be people not liking the change, right? And that's just, it's unfortunate. I'm trying my best to kind of really, you know, bring them under the umbrella and trying to like accommodate as much as I can, right? In this world. And in Kickbase, we're definitely listening to a lot of things, but it's just funny because I've never seen these people like before. And I'm like, oh, damn, like any other post I had in the past where I've announced transfers or anything like, and now you guys are like coming at me, you know, like I'm trying my best, you know.
You messed with the scoring.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
I hate change.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand the frustration. You know, you like a game, you get good at a game, and then all of a sudden it changes. Yeah, I can, you know, be on that side because sometimes when I play video games these days, my old ass eyes, you know, like I can't play with these kids, man.
That's true. It's true. I know about that.
I have a question. So, like, I guess like someone like me who's never experienced with fantasy sports ever.
Yeah.
But I am a super fan of this league, and I do feel like I have like the knowledge to potentially pull some stuff. Like I have people ask me about betting tips sometimes.
Yeah.
Because like of everything that the knowledge of the league that just somehow my mom said the other day, she's like, it's weird how I never remember anything. I was a horrible student, but like she said it to me, like for some reason soccer, you remember play by play of games.
That's funny.
And so for someone like me, what benefits or what could I bring to help me in these fantasy sports?
Yeah. First off, I thought your mom was going to ask you about betting tips on Tati Castellanos, you know, like scoring a goal. And I was about to be like, hey, yo, that's crazy. No, but basically you get to prove yourself. You know, you get to prove yourself to all the other MLS fans to see if you really know like the nitty gritty of this league. Like, for example, there's a league that I saw that some of the fans were making where it was like a sicko league where you have so the normal budget is $250. So all the players are kind of adjusted to that market value. So if you get Son is like 50 million and Messi's like 60 million. So if you get those two guys, you need to fill 100 million for the 9 rest of the spots. But some people are doing, you know, some 150 or 100 for their whole squad. So you're really having to know like who's getting the points out of like the young guys, the academy guys, like that. And those leagues are becoming like the more sicko league where people are like really proving that they know like the nitty gritty MLS. So that's one thing that also is really cool about Kickbase is you get to add some rule changes. You can do whatever you want within your league. And it can be up to 18 people. So you can find the craziest MLS fans, you know, like the 18 most, you know, crazy MLS guys and see who has the most knowledge. And I think that's the funnest part. You get to talk smack and do that. But let me say this too. There's no betting on the app. So if you know, Sanchez bets Dave, you know, a bottle of Crown, that's on y'all. You know, like
it's in the chat. In the chat is when we put the bets.
On his face.
That's dope because because somebody like Sanchez will definitely be like I know this guy from playing over here because he was playing in some other league.
Because he's like, yo, yeah, we'll be on the pod. And he's like, yo, 3 years ago, XY player scored this. I'm like, bro, I don't even remember who scored last week.
Like, okay.
Yeah, no, that's
imagine
good.
an MLS trash talk league on this app.
That would be wild.
Because with the Kickbase conversation picking up in that chat that Yousef mentioned earlier with the creators, it had me like wondering, and then knowing that you were coming on, I was like, damn, should I pop my fantasy cherry? You know,
I think you should, man. I think you should. Let's see what happens.
I'm not a gambler.
It's not gambling, so there's no gambling on it. Yeah, so don't worry about that.
Like, it's so like foreign to me.
Yeah.
Should I do it? Like,
the biggest thing for me was because I'm a journalist, right? I can't do anything with gambling, right? Because that's kind of like, you know, unspoken word. So yeah, like the biggest thing is definitely if you want to bet with your homies, that's on you. You know, it makes it more interesting, of course, but yeah, no gambling on the app, so don't worry about that.
So nice. So who on NYCFC? Let's get into the nitty gritty of the pod. Who on NYCFC could be like, you know, no one's gonna pay attention to this guy, but he's gonna get me points.
Probably Tavon Gray. I mean, I think he's been a superstar at least for NYC for years now. Maybe flies under the radar sometimes. Actually, let me tell you this too. Maxi Morales was like a top 20 player last year in Kickbase. So,
okay,
yeah. So Maxi Morales is like pretty goated in Kickbase. So that's another person that people maybe didn't expect. Possibly Keaton Parks, right?
Even with his overall goals and assists being lower last year, but than years prior, but he had played more minutes,
right?
Than years prior. He was still ranked really high.
Because in my fantasy or in Kickbase fantasy, you don't have to really. I mean, scoring goals, of course, gives you a lot of points, but really, you don't have to chase goals. You just chase the points.
Wow.
So
okay.
I don't know if this is already a feature, but is there like an Ironman boost where if you are not injured and you're like consistently playing, is like gets unlocked? Like, hey, this person started 10 plus games with no sit outs. Hey, they're boosted.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good idea. It's not in there yet. But what's nice about us being like a company that's coming in to do this for MLS, you know, things could happen. You know, we could definitely listen to the community and kind of change on the fly. Like we already did that for a lot of fans because they wanted things that were similar to what they had in the past. So no, we're learning on the fly. We're changing on the fly and we're adjusting. So no, that's a great recommendation. I mean, that would be pretty cool.
Royalty checks get mailed to.
It says an MLS fantasy, like MLS changing the rules on the fly as well.
Yeah, exactly, right. Mid-season, like 40p, here we go. You know,
mid-season, you know what? Maybe we want to add 18 teams in the playoffs, you know?
Right.
Hey,
on the fly.
Playoff spot, yes.
What are some of the storylines you're looking forward to this MLS season?
Yeah, look, I mean, the big one, I know you guys don't want to talk about this, but like Messi being injured already is something that I was calling at the beginning of the podcast tour, right? Like something about Messi taking this season a little lighter than the past seasons is something that I'm definitely looking at because, I mean, Messi in the Copa America year was very, you know, lightly used. and I expect that same kind of usage in this season, especially with the World Cup. So it's even more probably timid in his playing time when it comes to, you know, really kind of playing in MLS. Maybe he's going to use it as a warm up, almost like James Rodriguez, really. But that's one of the kind of storylines. Another one is kind of like all the teams with their new stars, like James Rodriguez going to Minnesota United is insane. Like, I know we're on an NYCFC pod, but he should have been your guy. Like,
we talked about him like 10 years ago. But
it's like every year
conversation. Yeah,
but it's just he's someone who I think it would have been perfect for our market.
Right.
Yeah, he would have put so many asses in seats, bro.
I think it's still good. I think it's going to be work just as well in Minnesota.
Yeah. No, people are going to travel, man. And honestly, yeah, it's shocking to me because he didn't go to a market that you would expect. I mean, he's going to the middle of Minnesota. He's going to have to, you know, play the way kind of they want him to in a way, or maybe they're going to adjust their tactics to be a little bit more like what he wants. But either way, he has to prove himself to the people of Minnesota, to himself, and to the Colombian national team. So I expect him to do actually pretty well out there because he needs to warm up for the World Cup as well. Yeah. And then Timo Werner going to San Jose is crazy. Another guy that I never thought would go to San Jose Earthquakes. A guy, you know, two guys who should have been in New York. Let's be real, like two guys that should have been on both New York teams. That these kind of storylines are wild to me in a sense where I think MLS is in a new point now. I mean, I think MLS is attractive enough to these European guys where they don't have to go to New York, LA, or Miami. And it's pretty shocking to see it kind of happen right before our eyes. And I expect the summer transfer window to be more of the same. If you kind of look at, you know, some teams, your team included, unfortunate that you had a medical failing of Musiala, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. It sucks because you don't have that guy in, but the notion that I'm getting now from a lot of teams is they're going to keep some spots open for guys that are coming after the World Cup. A lot of teams are really working with flexibility right now instead of, you know, tying themselves down to players pre-World Cup, because I think everyone in MLS is going to have a chance at signing Antoine Griezmann. And I think they want to have spots open for guys like that. Koke is another name that is always linked, or Lewandowski is another name that's always linked to MLS. And especially after a World Cup where they went 4 kind of years of a cycle already, and now they're maybe too old to make the next cycle. No, I definitely can see them coming into MLS. So one is flexibility of rosters. I'm seeing that if Messi can, you know, play the whole season, and then three is like the transfers that are coming in already.
It's crazy because you mentioned the Timo transfer, and I just realized I completely forgot that he went over there. Like it's just like a regular thing now in the league where you have that kind of player just go to a team. It's like, all right, cool. You're just playing here now.
Thomas Mueller going to Vancouver was literally
that was huge.
That was one of the biggest, I guess, in a way, shocking transfers, because it's a city where in a market who
they might not have a team.
If you look into it, they might not have a team in maybe even this season by the end of this season.
Yeah, that's shocking.
And him going there shows that, like, you don't have to be LA, Miami, or New York to attract these big players. And it puts the whole league on notice that, like, hey, even though we have all the money, we have a lot of money we could spend, teams in Ohio or wherever could actually grow and challenge for these big names.
Yeah, no, definitely. And if you're a team in MLS now, you should start, you know, kind of thinking like, hey, we can land guys. Like, let's try. You know, I always joke about James to Minnesota. Anybody listening to this and you're looking at an IG profile of a girl you think is way better than you, just shoot that DM, dog. Who knows? You know, like, you never know. You might just land it. Who knows?
Imagine that was just how Minnesota did it. Like, yo,
son, sometimes it worked. He's speaking facts.
Have you ever heard 19,000 people sing Wonderwall?
Yeah, right.
He's like, sing it, papi.
And then the voice note of the guy singing it.
Yeah, he's singing
it. Couple of barks in there in the middle.
You never know.
Yo, this is a real tinfoil podcast, though. So let me just ask you this real quick. You think Messi's really injured?
Yeah,
Or is he,
yeah.
is he just waiting for World Cup?
No, I think he's actually injured. I think
they postponed their last preseason game against Independiente del Valle in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. So I actually think that because then now that preseason match is after the start of the MLS regular season. So they have to play a game, I think 2, if I'm not mistaken, in the regular season and then play a preseason game because of their contract obligation. So no, I think Messi is injured. I think they would keep that game and maybe he played 20 minutes if he wasn't injured. But no, I think he's definitely injured. But I don't think he needs to play those 95 minutes he's been playing every single season. I mean, he's gonna have hamstring tightness. Father Time goes after everybody, you know. So
I think he goes pretty hard. Miami as a whole goes hard in the Champions Cup.
Yes,
and try to dictate that. Also, real quick, he got injured in Ecuador. I'm Ecuadorian. He was playing with my team, Barcelona, and these guys know my wallpaper on my phone is Moises Caicedo putting Messi on his head at the Copa America.
Damn.
Before, like, I'm not a fan. Me and my dad went to Ecuador versus Argentina, the World Cup qualifier in Ecuador, so we could boo Messi, and he didn't go because he was injured or whatever. So this is like, I have a rivalry also with Messi, like on the whole national team level also.
It's safe to say that we kind of on here we talk a lot about like the Messi effect, but in much of a like pretty much like fuck this guy.
Yeah, no,
that's essentially how we rock it because it's just
right.
We're a fan of his skill, but man, it's just like what he's done.
Great player, but he's on a rival team now. He's like, he has to get treated like a heated rivalry.
Right. Hey, yo.
I'm sorry. We had like a 30-minute breakdown of season 1 before you got on. We were talking.
I'm so sorry, bro. I told you if he was coming for vibes, bro, this is the pod to be on.
Wasn't his dude's name Coso from Madrid that came over? His bulldog.
Rodrigo De Paul.
Yeah, it's De Paul and Messi heated rivalry.
Oh my god! That's what we gonna call this episode. Heated rivalry.
Real quick,
hey, the mayor got y'all on, huh?
Yeah. We wilding out here in these streets, yo. Shouts to him, yo.
Before we let you go, something that I'm kind of interested in hoping our team takes seriously at some point is the Leagues Cup. With Leagues Cup this week, there've been rumors circulating about potential matches happening in Mexico for a change finally, which we all felt like here on the pod, we all felt like that's it should happen. That's what's needed to make the tournament more feel real, feel like the weight of the importance of it has to happen to games in Mexico. Do you think we get games in Mexico?
Yeah, honestly, this change is probably becoming a thing because of the schedule change. I mean, you're not going to be playing matches in Minnesota in the middle of January because I expect kind of the Leagues Cup to be actually done before the season now in a way where it's like a preseason match or a preseason kind of tournament to get you ready for the MLS Cup because now you don't have that break in the middle of the year. So you kind of have to find a new way to implement Leagues Cup. And the only way I can kind of see it is kind of adapting to play some games in Mexico. Now, as the quote unquote Leagues Cup commissioner, because I'm always defending it, I think Leagues Cup is a great tournament. I like it a lot, especially if you're on the West Coast. It matters a lot to people on the West Coast because they're sick and tired of hearing Cruz Azul this, Chivas that, America this and that. And we finally get to go up against those teams. And it's more like it's building credibility for Americans to talk smack back to their Mexican friends. But now that the games are going to be in Mexico, it's 100% what the tournament needed in terms of credibility, because I always said this, they won't respect it until you have games in Mexico. And I'm so happy that it's being rumored. A big thing I always kind of said was maybe this will start the Mexican teams kind of taking it more seriously and make it a little bit harder for MLS teams. But, oh, dang. They heard me. No. Basically,
we put that tempo hat real quick.
Told you, dog.
I'm excited for
it happens.
Being in Mexico. Yeah, exactly. Watch out.
Cut the internet off.
Yeah, the lights be turning off in New York all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
So, all right, yeah, because I look forward to it because I also feel that maybe MLS teams might take it more seriously also because sometimes you get like last season NYCFC, I think it was the second game, we had like a heavily rotated team.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now I know we're not taking this seriously because why are we have a heavily rotated team against, doesn't matter who it is, but like why are we doing this? Don't we not want to win this? Do we not want to win the group? And what happened? We didn't even get out the group. We got grouped last season.
Yeah. Well, last year was like a different type of tournament bracket where only 4 teams meet it. So if you didn't win your first game, it was kind of like, all right, these are kind of like games for younger guys, right? So it really, I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked the way it came out, where there was teams just like taking it crazy in the first game, and then like they kept on being crazy, like the Seattle Sounders. But then you also, the other side of that is that if you lose your first game, you're kind of like, oh, we may not make it with 6 points, so let's just kind of throw the towel. So
I feel like because it's how new it is, so there's still time to tweak it to get it right. Yeah. But because I know that's kind of like the kickback to the Leagues Cup is like, oh, it's just a made up tournament. I'm like,
right.
It's a trophy to play for, and you're playing another league, like
the NBA Cup right now.
Yeah, it's like
the NBA Cup's a little weirder to me. It's like the NBA Cup should bring in Euro teams like that.
They 100% should, yo.
Right.
100%.
You know what? I will not stand for this slander after the reigning New York Knicks championship.
Hey.
All right, I will not accept any NBA Cup slander. It is the highest trophy in the world. It is.
It is.
But I'm a big believer too about Leagues Cup. Like they should invite other teams from around the world too. Like they should have an Argentinian team and a Brazilian team. Why not? Like we should have a Saudi team. Why not? Like my whole thing is, why not make it a little more fun? Because it's only Mexico and US. It's not really fair to the other CONCACAF nations. And you're not trying to make it the same thing as CONCACAF Champions Cup. So you might as well kind of have fun with it. But some people kind of look at it as the CONCACAF Europa League. So you might as well have the other CONCACAF kind of teams in it.
Why not? Bring everybody on.
I could see that turning into the Europa of Confederation.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
And then you expand it to have
to everybody. Like why not? Like why not all the CONCACAF nations, and then maybe invite one from a different,
Yeah, well, I can't wait to go to San Luis Potosí away and or
where is that?
Real España and Honduras away.
All right, those games can happen in the US.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
I ain't traveling over there.
But yeah, real quick, where can the people find you on socials? And if they want to, can I on Kickbase, can I like reach out to you directly or anybody directly, be like, hey, I want to face you this week? Is that part of
what I think that is possible, because people are gonna have blue checks on Kickbase too, so like creators that we all know and things like that. So I'm not so sure DMs are allowed because a lot of shit talk will be, like you probably get a lot of
like a challenge, like old school Facebook poke, like
yeah.
Hey, that was how you doing,
Hey, if you get a poke back, you in, right? No,
eat it, Robert.
Bro. The moment you said poke, I was like, he's gonna go there.
He's gonna go there.
No, you can find me at Favian Rankel, and then you just go up to the 3 little dots and click unmute. That would be a good thing. And then at Kickbase USA, we're doing MLS fantasy.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast, man. Appreciate you. Everybody give them a like, give them a follow, and I don't know, maybe we'll join the fantasy league this year.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun
afterwards and stuff.
Yes.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, of course. All right, Trey.